Welcome to 12 About Town. Today I'm Azariah Bryan. Today we're diving into why fall is actually a great time to list your home for sale, and we're here with lifestyle and design expert Johnathan Miller to discuss how proper staging can make all the difference. Good afternoon, Johnathan. Let's start with the big question. Why is fall such a great time to sell a home opposed to the spring?
You have less people because of a myth that are actually selling their homes. So anytime you have that happening, the market is already limited right now, and when people are thinking and they're hearing that you should wait till spring, you should wait till spring, well, prime buyers have been looking for a house for so long now, for a couple of years. They're ready to pull the trigger, and when your home is listed, they're gonna buy it.
And speaking of staging, you brought some fantastic examples of some beautifully staged homes. So walk us through what makes these spaces work.
You know, it's one of the things that staged homes, they sell up to 3 times faster than an unstaged home. You got to think, you and I aren't going to come in here in our pajamas. You've got to merchandise these products. And a lot of times people think, well, I've got a really great constructed home. Well, you can't see that in an online photo. And everybody's looking online before they actually, walk out into a house. They're not going to tap on the wall of a photo. So that's the thing. You've got to pull them in. You've got to draw them in with these beautifully staged homes like this that have phenomenal features, but also have the great accents.
And that's a great point. Can you talk to us about how seasonal decorations can sometimes limit the home's appeal?
I love a fall anything. I mean, pumpkin spice and that. But you don't want to have it out in your photos, because then you're time stamping your photos at that same time. So if you're going to put it out after you've had your listing photos, because for some reason, you don't sell immediately. You don't want it to be here that it's Christmas and you still have fall decor in your photos.
And I know that earlier you spoke about some of those myths. So can we talk about some more of those common myths? A lot of people think waiting until spring is the best strategy for selling. So what's your take on that?
Waiting until spring is when you have the most competition, because that's what everybody has heard for so many years. Thanks to 2020, the market changed. So it's really, you can list your house anytime and it's going to sell, because until we have another influx of a lot of homes being on the market, you're not really having to fight that heavily with competition, except for in the spring. The winter months, icy driveways, things like that, people don't want to buy. But I've seen houses actually sell on Christmas Day over asking, because those serious buyers are determined to get in before the school systems, when school starts back.
And so anyone thinking about listing their home this fall, what is a big key takeaway they should take?
You definitely want to make sure that you have it staged, for one, but also you want to have the curb appeal done. You want to make sure that everything is detailed and winterized. It's not just about having, the beautiful green summer flowers. You want to have your flower beds mulched. You want to have it look like it's really going to last through a winter season at the same time. And you want to make sure it looks spectacular online, because let's think, all those family events, sometimes people get bored and they're scrolling on their phone. They could be shopping for a home. So you want to have something that's enticing for them to look at.
And I know that the RAR Realtor Expo is coming up on October 22nd. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
It is one of the biggest events for Richmond that the Richmond Association of Realtors has every year. That we'll be there. We're going to be a sponsor there. So if you have staging questions, selling questions, I'll be there in person to talk to at the same time. It's such a great event for realtors to connect with other realtors, which then in turn you're able to network, sell houses faster. So it's just such an amazing event, and it's on Tuesday, October 22nd.
All right, and then that event would be great for people that are looking to get in the industry as well too.
Exactly. It's a perfect time to shop around, talk to some experienced agents, and also see the vendors, the mortgage brokers, the trade programs that people have that actually can help you sell your house a little faster.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for joining us, Johnathan. It sounds like fall is a perfect season for the opportunity for home sellers. And for real estate professionals, don't miss the RAR Realtor Expo on October 22nd to get expert insight from industry leaders like Johnathan himself. So to learn more about the expo and to find more about home staging and your options, you can visit JonathanHMiller.com.